Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm looking a little rough because I just woke up from a nap and I'm still a little tired. Gonna drink some coffee. And today, oh, and then I have you on my little stand that I put my iPad and my phone on. I just put my camera on it, so that means I have to get like really low to the desk. But it works, so we're just gonna roll with it. And today is going to be, I'm calling this like my life reset or something. I've been watching all these like monthly resets where people go through their budget and their planner and plan their goals and, you know, what they want to accomplish for the future. And they do it monthly, and I'm freaking loving those videos. So that is something I'm going to be doing moving forward on a monthly basis. But I have really been trying to focus on productivity and just what the hell the rest of my life looks like. And so we have to do like our very first reset. And it's already a week into June. So I will show you guys later what I did for, I'm gonna be doing like a cash envelope and budgeting system. But right now I have some computer work to do and planning my goals for my life. It'll be fantastic.
Sip your chai, you got nothing to hide. Yeah, your future's so bright, so just smile like there's no one.
And then my battery died, so I had to swap out the battery. So what I did is I had to update my resume for the job I'm applying for and write a cover letter, which I've literally never done ever in my life. But I did that, but now it's time for me to make some dinner for the bugs, and I think I'm gonna do a little meal prepping. So they're gonna have spaghetti, and I have some pasta. I'll show you guys in a minute. I'm thinking I'm going to make some like protein, like baked macaroni and cheese with these like protein noodle things. So I'm gonna make some food, and then once the little ones go to bed, we can do more productivity stuff. Okay, so here we are in the kitchen. So this is what I'm going to use to make my baked macaroni and cheese, which I will make that after the kids' spaghetti because I only have one pot. And the kids are just having
Sunday morning on a Saturday, wake up, time to get it started. No one's gonna get in your way, no one's gonna leave you broken hearted. You don't need nobody else, everyone knows you're doing well.
Okay, so my dinner is done in the oven. I'm drinking a chai tea, and because I have the oven on and it's really hot, I'm dying inside. So I'm about to go just sit down and finish my tea outside on my patio for a few minutes and get some fresh air. The kids are finally sleeping, but before I would let myself go out there while I was waiting for my dinner, I'm really excited. I just created these goal planning sheets because I wrote down my goals. Ugh, like, this is gross. And I see a lot of people on these like monthly reset videos. Sorry, I have to flip my hair because I hate the way it looks when it's flipped to the other side. But I see these people when they do their monthly reset videos where they like just write out their goals, which obviously you can 100% do it, but I kind of like having things in my planner, and I just like them looking, you know, pretty. So I made this. Here, let me show you guys. And I decided I am gonna put these up. I've been putting some printables, and I'll tell you guys more about that later on in the video, but I do have a, how do you pronounce it? Is it Ko-Fi? Coffee? I'm probably gonna also do Etsy too, but like the Etsy will just be, that'll be where people that don't know me buy stuff, and then if you know me, I would rather you buy it on the Ko-Fi page because they don't take as many fees, so I can charge less. But let me show you. So this, I just made it just now. So basically this is like the goal planning sheet, and so I broke it down by 12 different goals, and I'm gonna fill these out and then we'll talk about them. And then I did make a blank one. So if I have goals that don't fit into these categories, or you do and you wanted to buy the digital download, it'll only be like $1 or something. You can do either one. And I really like these. I print these out on cardstock just because I like things to be, I like this stuff to be like sturdier when it goes in my planner. And so yeah, these are my sheets. Oh my god, this looks so good. So I've got my pasta, which is made out of, I think this is like made out of chickpeas, but it has lots of protein in it. pepper jack cheese, cheddar cheese. You bake it, then you broil it, so that's why it's all crispy. And then I have, these are my little like 100 calorie wheat English muffins with some, I can't believe it's not butter, and garlic powder for garlic bread. And it is absolutely delicious. Now I am going to, I don't know where it is. I have to find it. I just signed in to Stars. So I just started the Stars app because they have a deal going on right now that if you don't have the app already, it's $3 a month for the first 6 months. Then it's only $9 a month. So I got rid of my Netflix because I never watch it. And I'm going to try seeing what is on here for a while. There's a show that I have been seeing like advertisements for on, I think, like Instagram, and it has, oh, what's her face? Courtney Cox Arquette. I don't know what she fucking goes by now. But, and it looks like it's like a paranormal, like ghost show or something, and that is so the kind of shit that I am into. So I'm gonna try to find that, and I'm gonna start the first episode right now. And there's a lot of good stuff on here. So I'm going to, I need a new show. I just watched WandaVision, and I watched the entire thing in like 2 days. So I need something new. Yes. Also, if you have any recommendations for shows I should be watching, definitely leave a comment, because I basically just watched a couple of things on Hulu and both of those are done. So I am excited to start this. So I'm gonna eat some food, watch some TV, and then we will get back to planning life resetting stuff. I've chatted with my bestie on the phone. I debated whether or not I even wanted to finish this video tonight because I'm getting a little tired, but she talked me into fixing my face and just getting it done. So right now we're gonna go through the rest of the, so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys the goal planning sheet that I made. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna scooch over a little bit so that way I can put a picture of the goals over on this side. If you like these sheets, by the way, I did put them up. I have the pink version that I have. I also have a green one over on my Ko-Fi page. It is only $1. If you like them and you want to download them yourself, you can go there. You can purchase it. It obviously helps support me and my channel, and also gets you some cool planning. So, so here's what I have here is my goal planning sheet for June 2022. So the first section, I separated this out by 12 separate goals, or like kind of categories for goals. Some of them have multiple goals within it, but it's basically 12 separate sections. Life, home, health, mental health, personal relationships, work, writing, reading, YouTube, other social media, and kindness. So for my life goal, it is create a morning routine, which is something that I have been on the hunt for the perfect morning routine for literally years. But especially now that I'm living on my own with just me and the kids, it's definitely important that I get a more solid morning routine, especially because they get up really early. And one thing, this is really hard when like they wake up first and then they wake me up, because my mornings are just kind of chaotic. We're never out the door on time. And I really just want to get to a solid place where I have some time in the morning and I have a routine, and I know, you know, I do my makeup every day, because I always feel better when I'm wearing makeup, but half the time I don't even wear it just because I'm like go, 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 you know? I don't meditate. I don't do a lot of the things. I don't do my tarot cards every morning. Like the things that I know bring me peace, I'm not doing, and yet I wonder why my brain is so scattered all the time. So life, definitely creating a morning routine is a huge goal that I have for this month. Home, I put, so home is kind of home slash family. I put stick to a strict but realistic budget, which again, you will have seen my budgeting cash envelope system that I'm starting and kind of how I set that up. So yeah, sticking to a strict but realistic budget is definitely important for me. Lose 10 pounds. I don't know how realistic that's gonna be. I have been on a weight loss journey for a very long time. Total, I've lost about 30 pounds since I started, but now the scale's going back up, but yet I dropped a dress size. But I think it's because I am going to the gym and I'm replacing fat with muscle, so the scale is going up instead of down. and now I just need to go down. So I am doing a weight loss challenge with the gym that I joined, where my goal was set to lose 20 pounds by the end of July. So that would really mean I have to kick it up and actually lose 10 pounds this month and next month. Mental health has 3 goals because, you know, mental health is very important. And if you guys know, for those of you that have been on my channel for a long time, you know my situation. But for those that are new, I recently left a toxic and abusive relationship. I am on a leave of absence from work right now, just trying to get my life, figure out what life is, and really work on healing from that situation. So mental health is always an important thing, but especially that's a huge focus of mine right now. So continue therapy. I am in therapy. My therapist has gotten really busy, so my individual therapy I do once every other week, but I am in weekly, on Thursdays every week, I do group therapy classes with the domestic violence resource group here in my county, and I get so much out of these you know, therapy classes. So I definitely need to continue that. Take my medication daily. I am on Zoloft, or it's like the generic version of Zoloft, for my anxiety and PTSD, that stuff. And I'm really bad at remembering to take it. I didn't take it today. I don't think I took it yesterday. I might have taken it the day before, and I definitely feel it on the days that I don't take my medication. I also do have another medication that I take more when things start popping up or I'm feeling extra anxious, that just helps with the physical symptoms. So that I don't necessarily need to take daily if I'm not feeling like a panic attack is coming on. But I definitely have more of those on the days when I don't take my other medication. So it is very important because they are more effective, obviously, when you take them on time every day. So that really should kind of go along with my create a morning routine, because I feel like I should be taking my medication as part of my morning routine. And then meditate daily, because I love meditation, and meditating is something that is very important to me and something I haven't been doing, because again, with mental health and just living a calm and happy life, meditation definitely helps, and I have better days the days that I meditate. So that is important to me. For personal, find a divorce lawyer, because I'm getting a divorce and I can't actually be divorced if I don't get the divorce attorney to actually get the ball rolling. Relationships. So this can be family relationships, friendships, romantic relationships maybe. I'll talk about that another time. But I want to write a handwritten letter to 3 people this month. So I found these really pretty, like, just like stationery sheets on Etsy, and I bought them, and so I'm going to print them out. I'm just going to write a little letter to 3 people that I find, you know, that are in my life, that are important to me, as just a way of saying, you know, just a catch up, you know, can be just a catch up or say I love you. I don't really know what I'm gonna say until I write it, but there's something, you know, with all of our technology that we have, and, you know, Facebook and Instagram and text messages and memes and all the things, there's something lacking in all of that, like instant connection that also is more superficial. And I just think that there's something to be said for putting pen to paper and just writing a letter and putting it in an envelope, putting a stamp on it, sending it in the mail. And I'm not going to tell the 3 people that are getting it that they're getting the letter. They're just going to open their mailbox. There it will be. So that is something that I just think will help, I don't know, make me feel happy, make them feel special, whatever. So for work, I am on that leave of absence. But I've realized that my job just doesn't give me joy. And one of the things that I've been working through with my therapist is that I have a lot of negative memories tied to my job from times with my ex. And it's a job, but it's not something that really sparks a fire in me. And so I am actively looking for opportunities, if they come up, where I can find a job to work for, like my dream job, which would definitely be doing something in the book world. So I have applied to 2 separate places. One I already applied to, and I got a no, not passing past the first interview, but they did also take the job posting down, I think it was like the day of or the day before my interview. So I think that I'm telling myself that it wasn't me. They just already filled the position. But there's another position that I think would even be better. So I applied for that one today, and another company that I am absolutely in love with. It's a company I actually use. And I applied for that, and we'll see what happens. If those two are no's, then I'm just gonna keep my eyes out, and if I see something that sparks joy, then I'm gonna go for it. For writing, I want to write 20,000 words this month, which I was supposed to write today and I did not. Ooh, bad. Okay, so I'm gonna have to play some catch up tomorrow, but 20,000 words, I do have a not publishing, but like a writing plan for the rest of the year. I'm going to actually do a separate dedicated video specifically to what my writing goals are, so look out for that. I think that'll come out next Wednesday. And reading, I want to read 4 books. So 2 of them are going to be novels. I'm only a couple chapters in, but I'm currently reading Neon Gods by Kate Robert. So I want to read 2 novels, 1 nonfiction book, because I used to read nonfiction all the time, and then I just kind of stopped. So I think that that would be a really good thing, and I want to gear my nonfiction towards things that obviously help me with my mental health or spiritual health or spark joy, anything. I don't know. I did start a book on, is it script or scribed? I'm not sure how to say it, but it was about parenting and basically how to not lose your shit on your kids, because my kids are my whole world, but damn, they can drive me crazy sometimes, and I will admit sometimes I lose my shit, and I don't want to do that. Like, I want to be the best mom I can be. So I think that's going to be the first nonfiction that I read. And then I am alpha reading for my friend Kelly, and her book needs to be done next month, and I want to just kind of get that read. That is definitely a priority for me to read her book. And then for YouTube, I'm not doing a subscriber goal. I have always done subscriber goals, and I feel like that focuses more on a number of people and not so much on the content that I want to create and the community that I want to create. So I'm going to be getting away from goals in terms of numbers. Obviously, I do have an idea in my head of where I would like to be. I would love to get to 500 as quickly as possible, and I would love to be at 1,000 by the end of the year. But for my monthly goals, I'm going to be focusing on the content and building the community versus how many subscribers do I want to hit this month. Because I feel like if I'm focusing on the actual activity, which is being consistent, posting video that is, you know, what people want to see and brings value and entertainment to people, then the subscribers will come. So I actually gained about 11 subscribers, I think, this month. A lot of those came from my live streams and just posting videos again. So I think if I just focus on the actual, like, what is YouTube? It's posting videos, talking to people, having fun, making friends, then the subscribers will come from that. So I want to post 8 videos this month and do 4 live streams. So I think I'm already on a pretty good track with that. I think my first one was actually in May, so that one doesn't count. But I did do a live stream this last Monday, so I have 3 more live streams this month, all on Mondays at noon Pacific. I call them productivity live streams because this week I cleaned my house. Sometimes ideally I'll be writing, but I might be reading, writing, working on something. You know, I'm really gonna be working on updating my Ko-Fi page with more things for people to get, you know, I don't know, things like planning sheets. I used to design coffee mugs, stuff like that. So maybe I'll be working on stuff like that, who knows? But productivity, that's what those streams are all about. And that's the goal for YouTube. But definitely, you know, if you like this video, subscribe so we can get me to 500 as quickly as possible. Okay. And then for socials, that's just any other social media. So that's where I primarily am focusing on Instagram and TikTok. I do actually have 2 Instagrams and 2 TikToks. One is kind of the partner or sister kind of content to what I do here on YouTube. Very similar, books, writing, life, that kind of thing. And then I do have one that is called Amara's Getting Healthy, and that is all about my weight loss and mental health goals. I am not very good at posting on either of them, other than stories. So I definitely need to get better at that. So my goal for Instagram is 3 feed posts per week plus 3 reels. And then TikTok would be 3 TikToks. I know they say that for growth you need to do every day or 3 to 5 videos a day, and that's just too much. I can't do it. And if I never grow very much, that's fine. I just enjoy making TikToks, and I want to post 3 TikToks. And again, these goals are per week per account. The other thing is I don't want to reuse the same content, because I know that's something that I have done in the past, and a lot of people do, is they'll make a TikTok, they'll post it on their Instagram and vice versa. But then I feel like, what's the point of following me in both places if you're just seeing the same content every time? So what I'd like to do is do different TikToks and different reels, so that way I'm not just regurgitating the same content on both places. So I will be leaving the links down below for all the things that we're talking about, and definitely go follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Again, I'm not focused on a number, because if you do the thing, the numbers will come. However, if you want to know what my kind of internal goals are, I would love to get to 1,000 on Instagram. Definitely not this month. I don't think that's possible. I just hit over 900, but I would love to get to 1,000 on Instagram by like my birthday, which is in August. And I would love to get to 500 people on TikTok by the end of July. So, which I think is definitely doable. I think I'm at like 420. 420. Okay, anyways, and the last one is kindness. And this is just being a good person and focusing on how to be kind to people, whether it's somebody you know and love or somebody that is a stranger. I think that we live in a very stressful and sometimes very negative world right now that's very polarized, and it's those little acts of kindness that we can all show every day that can help, I don't know, make the world a happier place. I know, it's very head in the clouds, but that's what I'd like to do. And I figure, you know, if it's one small thing I can do to put a smile on somebody's face, that is something I'd like to focus on. And that is an important goal that I will be working on every month. So for this month, I am going to bake donuts for my apartment managers, because the people that manage my apartment are lovely. They are so kind and so sweet and so helpful. And they have been amazing to me and my kids since we've moved in here. And I have these little like silicone baking donut mold things, and it's so easy. You just get the mold and a box of funfetti, which I actually have up in the pantry. I can do that, you know, this week, and put them in like a little basket or something, and just go bring them some donuts. And yeah, so that is something that I'm definitely going to focus on, is doing one act of kindness. Okay, so that is my planning sheet. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was so freaking long. I've been filming this all day long. It is 5 minutes to midnight. I am exhausted. I'm gonna go wash my face, jump in the shower, wash my hair, and yeah. Oh damn, I don't have ice cream. I think I might make an acai bowl and watch another episode of Shining Vale, because that is my shit. And then I'm going to start a new vlog, more writing content, and I've got 8 videos to film this month, so I gotta get on it in the morning. Thank you so much if you did make it to the end of the video. I know it was a long one. I'm still getting back in the groove of how to talk to the camera and talk to you guys, and I get nervous and I over talk. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like down below, because that definitely helps out my channel. If you are not subscribed, just hit the button. It's great. We have lots of fun here. We drink lots of coffee and do writing and reading and planning and life things. So I would love to hang out with you guys more. Also, look down, oh my god, that sounded weird. Look down in the description box below, because I will have links to all the things. My Ko-Fi page, if you want to check out the downloads that I made and get your hands on this. I did make a green color as well. I might make a couple other ones by the time you see this. I don't know. But look there. There's some fun stuff on the Ko-Fi page. It's only $1. And then all of the links to the Etsy shops where I buy things, my cash envelopes, any of the things that I have purchased to show you, all of those things will be linked down below, and all my other socials where you can follow me and we can hang out even more. So with that, go write some words and read a book. And also, let's do some goal planning. And I will see you guys with another video on Friday.
Shy, you got nothing to hide. Yeah, your future's so bright. So just smile like there's no one watching. Early morning on a Saturday. Wake up, time to get it started. No one's gonna get in your way. No one's gonna leave you broken hearted. You don't need nobody.